story. We are now looking at some other stories coming in. On February 17, 2026, Prime Minister Narendra Modi hosted French President Emmanuel Macron in Mumbai for high-level bilateral talks, where the two leaders elevated India-France relations to a special global strategic partnership aimed at fostering deeper cooperation amid global uncertainties and positioning the tie-up as a force for stability, prosperity and security. They signed over 20 agreements and pacts across multiple domains, with defense taking center stage. With that, let us take a look at some of the pacts that both the leaders have in fact signed. So these are some of the key ingredients that key agreements, I beg your pardon, have been signed between India and France. Over 20 agreements, MOUs and joint initiatives have been signed, and these agreements cover defense, technology, trade, innovation, critical minerals, energy, skilling, health and culture. So there is a lot of various areas that both the leaders are in fact covering through these agreements. Now let's look at some of the most important ones, which is defense cooperation. The defense cooperation agreement renewed for 10 more years. This is of utmost importance because India is looking to expand its defense cooperation with various nations including Europe, and now France is in fact extending the agreement and renewing it for 10 more years. And we have Bell Chevron JV to manufacture the Hammer missiles in India. So we are looking at missile manufacturing in India as well. We are also looking at final assembly line for the H-125 helicopters being inaugurated in Bengaluru. So we are looking at helicopters manufacturing in India, we are looking at missile manufacturing in India, and we are also looking at reciprocal deployment of Indian and French army officers. So both the countries will also look at reciprocal deployment of Indian and French officers, and there are in fact discussions also ongoing to buy 114 Rafale jets as well, which will strengthen the IAF fleet over here. Now a letter of intent on military satellites was also signed. So this is a letter of intent which has been signed regarding military satellites between both the nations. Let's look at some other key sectors like innovation and technology, where the launch of India-France Year of Innovation 2026 at the Gateway of India. So both the leaders launched the India-France Year of Innovation. We are also looking at constitution of joint advanced tech development group. So there will be a joint group that has been constituted for tech development in both these countries. We are also looking at initiatives which include Indo-French Center for AI in health. So we are looking at artificial intelligence and its usage in the health sector. Let's look at some critical minerals and energies as well, where we have signed a declaration of intent on critical minerals and rare earths. This is of utmost importance given the world's tilt towards these critical minerals and rare earths in the given time. We are also looking at collaboration in energy and supply chain sectors. We are also looking at trade and other areas, like there has been an agreement to eliminate the double taxation. So there has been this is of utmost importance that double taxation will now be eliminated. We are looking at cooperation in skilling, in healthcare, in trade, cultural exchanges as well, and these are some of the areas that have in fact been looked at by both these leaders. Let me welcome my guests on the show. Ambassador Gauri Shankar Gupta, former diplomat, who is joining us for more on this. Ambassador, thank you so much for speaking to NewsX. We appreciate your time. So when we are looking at all these agreements, obviously both the leaders have looked at various sectors where cooperation can be expanded, but defense seems to be the focus.
Good afternoon, Shivani. It has been a wonderful visit by President Macron, and we see our relations with France are deep-rooted. France is one country which never criticized India on any issue, including when we did 1998 nuclear explosions. They have always supported our stance that UN should be reformed and India should be a permanent member of the UN Security Council. They have also been willing to transfer technology in very critical areas, including missiles and Rafale. Earlier we had bought some other aircraft from them and they were manufactured in India. But this time it is a leap ahead. The defense cooperation is going to be very intensive. We are going to have joint manufacturing of a helicopter, which is very, very advanced helicopter. We are going to have the Hammer missile joint manufacturing. We will have Rafales produced in India, most of them. Then we will have joint deployment of Indian and French forces in some areas. We will also have extensive training program and joint exercises in defense areas. In addition, we have very intensive ongoing collaboration in submarines. Submarines have always been, very, very useful while navigating in the sea, particularly in the Indian Ocean. And we have very intensive collaboration with France on that issue. So on the whole, apart from, the cultural and educational and social and political cooperation, the defense cooperation is going to be the buzzword of this visit by President Macron. And before he actually hands over charge to his new, elected president, he will lay down a very, very solid foundation between India and France, which will continue for another 15 to 20 years without any interruption. So I am absolutely confident that India will be able to manufacture and export advanced defense equipment in the country now onwards. We are already doing to some extent, but with French collaboration and technological transfer, I think we will be able to export large amount of missiles, maybe helicopters, maybe some other equipment at later stage, maybe fighter jets. So all that will happen in the coming 10 to 15 years. So I give great importance to this visit. This has been a very, very successful visit. Our bilateral relations have been further upgraded during the visit, and over 20 MOUs have been signed, and the Rafale deal is in the history of armament industry. It is in fact one of the biggest in the world so far. So I think we should be very happy that this thing has happened. It will boost our defenses, it will boost our technology, it will boost our Atmanirbharta, and it will boost our exports.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for speaking to NewsX, Ambassador Gupta.